In a quaint town surrounded by hills and rivers, Arav and Mira's story began on the very first day of school. Arav was a shy boy, fond of books and silence. Mira was the complete opposite, lively, always smiling, and full of energy. Despite their differences, they were drawn to each other. They sat next to each other in class, and soon started talking. What began as simple conversations turned into deep talks about life, dreams, and fears. Arav found Mira's enthusiasm contagious, while Mira found Arav's calm presence comforting. Growing friendship. As years passed, their friendship became the strongest in the world. They shared their lunch, studied together, and even fought sometimes. But those fights never lasted long. Arav helped Mira with difficult subjects, and Mira encouraged Arav to step out of his comfort zone. When Arav's parents fought, Mira was the one who stood by him, listening without judging. When Mira felt sad because her family was moving to a bigger city, Arav promised to visit and never let their friendship fade. They created a special tradition. Every year on the last day of school, they wrote letters to each other, expressing their feelings and hopes for the future. These letters were precious to both of them. College days and distance. The day finally came when they had to leave their small town for college. Mira went to a university in the city, and Arav stayed closer to home for his studies. Distance was hard. They called and messaged each other every day, but nothing could replace their daily routine of being together. Both of them met new people and experienced new things, but in their hearts, they belonged to each other. However, sometimes the distance created doubts and misunderstandings. Arav felt insecure when Mira was busy with new friends, and Mira sometimes felt Arav didn't understand her new world. One night, after a small argument on the phone, they didn't speak for 2 days. Both felt lost without each other. Then Arav sent Mira a long message, a letter explaining how much he missed her, how important their friendship was, and how he wanted to overcome all challenges together. Mira's reply was filled with tears and hope. They promised to always communicate honestly, no matter what. The moment of realization. One evening, during their summer vacation, they met again by the river where they used to sit as kids. The sun was setting, casting a golden glow. They talked for hours about everything, their fears, dreams, and the future. That night, Arav realized his feelings had changed. He didn't just love Mira as a friend anymore. He loved her in a way that made his heart race and hands tremble. But he was scared that if he said it out loud, it might change everything between them. Mira noticed his silence and asked gently, "What's on your mind?" With a deep breath, Arav confessed, "I think I love you, not just as my best friend, but something more." Mira smiled softly and said, "I've been waiting for you to say that. I love you too." They laughed and cried together, realizing that the foundation of their love was years of friendship, trust, and understanding. Love and challenges. Their relationship wasn't always easy. Sometimes old fears returned. Was their love strong enough? Would it survive the tests of time and distance? They had disagreements, but learned to listen without judgment. When life threw hardships, like Arav losing his job or Mira's family moving again, they stood together, stronger than ever. Their love was not about grand gestures, but small moments. Sharing a cup of tea, walking hand in hand under the stars, supporting each other's dreams. Conclusion. Years later, Arav and Mira got married in their hometown, surrounded by friends and family. Their vows reflected their journey, a promise not just of love, but of lifelong friendship, loyalty, and support. Their story shows that true love often starts with a true friendship. When love grows from the roots of friendship, it becomes unbreakable and eternal. No matter where life takes you, remember, the best relationships are those where you can be your true self, where love and friendship walk hand in hand.